Okay, so at wing, who's your favorite DFS play, AJ?
Well, I'm going to ride with Sid's two wingers here because they'll get you some value as well. And that's Evan Rodriguez at 4,800. He's got 7 points in his last 8 games. And then the struggling Kasperi Kapanen, similar to what Geoff was saying, Kapanen described his game as terrible. He's the first one to call it out. He's only $3,100 here, but it's going to be Kapanen who gets to step in to that Jake Gensel spot on the top line. And I just think too good of value, too good of a situation to pass up for him. And I think, hit when the iron's hot, and he's going to be right there tonight.
Okay, who's going to be right there in your eyes, Paul?
Among the premier options on the wings tonight, I like Mikko Rantanen, who was priced at $800 cheaper than his center. I talked about him already. Rantanen's got 12 points in his last 10 games, and he gets that same great matchup against a club that some of my friends are calling the dead things again. Oddly, the third member of the top Colorado line is priced at only $6,900, so Gabriel Landeskog makes even more sense. He too has 12 points in his last 10 starts. And finally, Mark Stone costs a little cheaper than all of them at $5,500, and the Knights are back at full strength, and they're starting to look like the team that I thought they would be and dominating the Pacific Division. They're about to go on a roll, folks, and this guy has 11 points in 10 games and gets a favorable matchup against a Philadelphia club that is on a 10-game record losing streak for that franchise. The bleeding won't stop tonight for the Flyers in Sin City.
So, Geoff, at wing, you're going to spend a lot of money here?
No, I actually don't think you need to spend a lot of money at wing at all tonight. There's a ton of players between like 65 and 5,000 on DraftKings where, I mean, you're getting like really elite production just in terms of shots on goal. And some of these guys are just like, on hot streaks as well. I'll start with Nikolai Ehlers at 6,100. I'm not really scared of the Vancouver Canucks here, despite them winning 2 games in a row. Congrats. Ehlers is averaging 4.6 shots on goal over his last 10 games. He's got 5 goals in that stretch too, but I mean, I really like the Jets. I mean, their offense is really clicking right now. I know it's mainly been the top line, but Ehlers at 6,100 is just a good bargain. And you're getting a good bargain with Mark Stone, too, at 5,500. I mean, again, like, we've got the Flyers on the slate. There's so many weak teams to target here where you can just look for these juicy matchups, guys who are undervalued. Stone averaging over a point per game. He's just a good player. Obviously gives you really good exposure to that Vegas top 6. So those are the 2 guys I would target in that range. And again, not a night I feel like I have to pay up on wing.